Welcome to Pride and Egos Presents. Tell the viewers about yourself, man.
Well, I go by 228 the Great, you know what I'm saying? I've been making music. Well, I'm originally from Biloxi, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? I moved down here around like when Katrina hit and down to Texas. And I've been down here ever since. But so the 228 the Great, that's where my name come from because the 228 is like the area code to my city where I'm from. And it's like I just like I don't know, I got like this undying love for my city, just like anybody else. People got love for their city, so it's like I just put it in my name. I want to carry it with me everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? No matter where I go, I want to put my city on the map. You know what I'm saying? So if I blow up, people gonna know. Oh, 228. Oh yeah, that's from he from Biloxi. You know what I'm saying? He from Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? I know where he from. So, and it's honestly funny because it's like I've been going by this rap name for a hot minute. Or like by this name, like my friends call me that. Like people I grew up with and stuff. A lot of people, and like every time somebody sees the number 228, like they automatically think of me now. So it's like it's pretty
Hey,
cool.
that's that branding.
Mm-hmm. Most
Yeah.
definitely.
I was gonna say, so what's a passion of yours?
A passion of mine. I mean, I ain't even trying to sound like too like cliche or nothing, bro. But like a real big passion of mine, bro, is being a father to my kids, man. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like just I mean, really like a lot of stuff that I do. I mean, like 95% of the stuff that I do is like for my kids. So
Mhm.
um it's like that's a big passion is being able to see them grow from little kids to well-rounded adults. You know what I'm saying, and seeing how they take on their career, like follow them in their dreams and whatever aspirations they have in life. I want to be able to like be on the sideline and support them in their dreams and like how my mom does with me. You know what I'm saying? Because at age 31, I'm still. I mean, my mom was in my music video I just dropped the other day. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally still
Yeah.
shows up to me for me to this day. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that I want to be for my kids. Like an undying passion of mine is just to be any and everything I can be for my children. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I hear that, and I've seen some of the stuff online with them. The new video
Yeah.
is crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just like,
Appreciate that.
man, we got to make sure we time this the right way.
Yeah, most definitely.
The new video just dropped yesterday, right?
Yeah, I dropped it yesterday.
Hmm.
It's for a song. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, the song been out for a hot minute, but it's just like it's one of those songs that like it meant a lot to me. Like it I my bad, I'm stuttering a little bit. I feel like the type of music that I make is like expressional music. You know what I'm saying? Like I put a lot of my um like things that I've been through or things that I think about and like things that most people are probably scared to talk about. You know what I'm saying? To most people, I
Hmm.
like to put that in my music. So it's like with that song specifically, I talked about some stuff that I went through in my past or whatever. And honestly like it's like a song that I hold like real close to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I dropped it on September, like the audio in September, but I wanted to go back and do a visual to it just to give people a you know what I'm saying? Like a paint the picture of that story that I was telling in that song. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I linked up with my boy Jeff Adair Films, and I mean, if you don't know, you got to know. Like he one of the best, best videographers in Dallas, Texas. So it's like when I linked up with him,
Hmm.
I gave him I was confident in giving him my dream and making it and like hopefully you could turn it into reality and he did nothing less than that. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely salute him, and yeah, it's definitely like a dream come true. Honestly, I've been making music for a long time, bro. I'm 31 years old, like I said, and like that was like a big part. That was a big step for me to be able to not only
Mm-hmm.
make that song and be vulnerable and with the things that I was saying and you know the stuff that I've been through, but also you know making it come to life with the visual, like I said.
Yeah, I be honest with you, I hadn't really heard of Jeff Adair, and then I seen it, and I was like, yeah, he nice.
Yeah,
I
no,
followed him right after, right
yeah, yeah,
after I
most
seen the
definitely.
video. I said,
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. And see, I ain't gonna even lie, like that's how it is, bro. Like with beat makers, videographers, they get overlooked. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like unless it's like a Metro Boomin or like a Zaytoven or something like that, that's like a recognizable tag or whatever. But like
hmm
90% of the videographers and producers and the small guys, even the engineers, the dudes that's you know doing the recording, these guys get overlooked. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like I
hmm
always want to make sure that I salute my guys and put them, you know what I'm saying, and try to, you know, spread they work to the world as well. And it's like, yeah, Jeff
yeah,
Adair, like I said, he's like a Dallas native, and then a lot of people that do in the music scene, if they know anything about the music scene, like yeah, they definitely know who
yeah,
Jeff Adair Films is because he been doing this like 20 plus years, man.
yeah. Nah, he cold. I ain't gonna lie. The first teaser, I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be
Yeah,
something different. And it's funny because we just had this conversation. We had
yeah,
that conversation like maybe a couple months ago, and you were
yeah,
like, no. And I'm like, man, I tell you this, like, go to whoever with your idea, have a
yeah.
clear picture.
Yeah,
Cause
and it's crazy because literally right when we had that conversation, I remember that we had that conversation, and then I took a little bit off, and then next thing I know, I end up linking up with him, and then I'm like, yeah, this is really because I had to really sit down and because I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like when it comes to making this music, bro, it
mhm,
like a lot of people think that it's just oh it's just easy. I mean, yeah, it is easy, but it's like a lot of money and a lot of effort comes like blood, sweat, and tears goes behind this. So it's like uh it wasn't a cheap thing at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to pay to play out here in this world, but it's like it's definitely something that am most definitely not like oh I made a bad decision by doing that. Like nah, man. Like my kids love that video. Like I said, my mom loves that, and honestly, like at the bottom line, that's all I could ask for. If my kids love it, my mama love it. Like anybody could hate on it. I could care less because I know the people that mean like the closest to me they appreciate it and they love it. But it's like I'm getting like so much feedback on it that like
yeah,
it's like making me it's honestly giving me like goosebumps, bro. Because it's like I said, I've been making music for so long and I never thought that people was like I'm just thinking like, oh, okay, I'm making music for fun or whatever, and hopefully that I'll get some recognition for it. But it's just like whenever people are like actually seeing, not only watching me, but like hearing my lyrics and like relating to. I have had multiple people contact me like, oh, you know that CPS line, something about when you said getting your kids taken from CPS and getting them back like that. Like I resonate with that line. And like
mhm,
and I want to and that's why I'm saying like when I make my music I want to be confessional because like nowadays the
mhm,
music is oh spin on this block or I'm doing this or that and like this and that. People ain't having no substance in their music. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's like I definitely like to put like substance in my music where like yo average everyday person can relate to it. You know what I'm saying? Can't everybody in the world relate to flying on yachts and riding Maybachs and stuff like that? But you know what I'm saying? People can
mhm,
relate to you know possibly losing their kids to the system or you know what I'm saying being heartbroken by somebody that left. You know what I'm saying? Just things like that. You know what I'm saying? So
100%,
yeah,
100%. Like I
yeah.
said, I was just laughing because I said, man, as soon as I said, yo, he took that advice and ran with it because I
I
was,
sure did, bro.
bro, because I'm gonna tell you, funny story for me. I when I first started doing clothing, whatever,
Hmm.
have a clear vision of this. So it's like they had to fish it out you. So they
Yeah.
sitting there poking and prodding to get the idea out. But the whole time you paying for all that poking and prodding. So you
Yeah.
gotta come to the table when you're
Yeah,
already on deck. Because if not, they're gonna tell you what your vision is, and that may not be your vision. So
yeah,
you
most
guys
definitely.
knocked
Yeah.
that out, knocked it like
No,
flawlessly.
you ain't lying, yeah, and like that's just about being an artist, because like what you do is basically what I do. We artists, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
We're creating things, so it's like that's definitely what it is. Like, yeah, sometimes like, bro, I already knew what I wanted to do, but like me hearing that from you, like that kind of like gave me that little push that I needed. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you be knowing what you want to do, but like sometimes you need that little, hey, bro, I think it is a good idea. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
and like that'll make you like initially want to take that step or whatever. So it's like I definitely want to actually say right here first and foremost, like I definitely appreciate that advice for you telling me like, yeah, bro, like do what you gotta do. Like I definitely think you wasn't like, nah, like you believed in it just like how I believed in it. You know what I'm saying? It's like I
yeah.
just want to I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, we appreciate you, man. Like I said, like because a lot of times you don't get a lot of younger cats that are saying certain stuff. So yeah, you're bringing different things to the table. So like I said, I
Yeah,
salute that because in this world, you need it. People are doing too
yeah.
much crazy stuff right now.
Yeah. What they call it, crashing out. They crashing out every day, bro. Every which way, man. So, like I said,
Yeah.
I got a bigger and better purpose, bro, for my art. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't
Hmm.
want to. I know that this is the power of the tongue is real. You know what I'm saying? And it's like yeah, that's basically that's all I can really say to that. The power of the tongue is real, bro. So it's like I'm not finna put negativity into my music, man, at all. I wanna try to spread like a positive message. Then on top of that, I'm a single dad, man. My kids listen to my music like like they my number one fan. So it's like I can't be dropping music
Yeah.
and they absorbing that, and then they growing up and they, what I'm saying, that's they stigma in their mind. Like, nah, like I need them to
Yeah.
be having some substance in they mind. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely 100%. And it's crazy. So like I'm a segue into this. What gives you the strength and the courage to keep following your dreams musically?
That's actually a great question, man. I want to say, um, honestly, bro, the feedback, man. Like, and I hate to even say like I hate to even say that because that makes it seem like, oh, I can get like negative feedback and that's gonna make me want to stop. Like it's not even like that. Like really,
Mhm.
any and off, even if it is negative feedback, you know what I'm saying? Like just the
Mhm.
feedback and the people, like like me seeing that, like, cause like man, you know how many people that are just trying to be artists and musically in the world,
Mhm.
and for somebody to take the time out their day to listen to one of my songs, like that means the world to me, man. Like regardless if they listen to it and be like, man, this was trash, they listen to it and be like, man, this was the hardest song I ever heard. Like it means the world because
Mhm.
it's like there's so many people out here trying in the same lane that I'm in. I ain't the first
Mhm.
rapper, artist, and I'm not gonna be the last. So it's like
Yeah.
really just that, just like, me being able to make something, and just to speak on the feedback, like say like I make something, and especially if I get the positive feedback, like some people like hit me, hey bro, like I really, that song helped me get through this situation, or I was able to relate through that, and in this way, like that means a lot to me, where I can basically tell somebody else's story for them. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
that's what keeps me going and doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like I tell people too, it's the small wins.
Yeah,
For me, like
yeah,
I'm not trying to knock out uh uh like a grand slam. If I get
yep,
100 singles, that's better than one grand slam. You
yep.
know,
You ain't lying.
we're still bringing someone home every fourth run, right? So the
Exactly.
thing is, yeah. So the thing is, like what you're saying, it's really profound. I think a lot of times people don't really look at it that way. But even for me, I'll look at something, someone be like, hey, if you did this color for that, or if you did this way, I'm like, all right, cool. Because the whole thing about it is connection. Like you're
Yeah,
connecting in a way to people. Maybe they can't voice what you can voice.
exactly. Most definitely.
So
And that's exactly what
yeah.
I was trying to get at. And
Mm-hmm.
then another thing with that being said too is like uh like yeah, just you said it perfectly, man. Like I was really about to really repeat what you just said. Like yeah, just being able to voice that, and it's like, and with the negativity, like I said, it's not always gonna be positive, but I don't look
Hmm.
at somebody say something, oh, you know, this and that about your song. I love the constructive criticism. I'm full in the full acceptance of criticism
Hmm.
because I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? I know I'm not gonna appeal to all audience and to all ears. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some people that, you know, I'd rather not listen to his music. But it's like that right there makes me okay. Well, what can I do to make you want to listen to my music then? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm
yeah,
a fighter. I'm not gonna. That's one thing about me. I'm not gonna never give up. Especially if I believe in it and I'm passionate about it, I'm gonna go to the end of it. You know what I'm saying? For real.
yeah. Nah, and it's good to be like that. A lot of times people will, will take you off for certain things. And I know, like, you've showed me different stuff too, where I'm like, dang, that person reached out to you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. It's so
Yeah.
crazy, crazy work, man. And it's all, and I'm gonna just say this, and I don't know if this is one of the questions that you were gonna ask me, but like I just want to say this before you even ask it. Like one of the things that I can say about this, man, and about just like all the whole journey of being an artist, because there's gonna be days that you feel discouraged. It's gonna be honestly, it's gonna be
Mhm.
probably more days you feel discouraged and you feel encouraged. You know what I'm saying? But the whole part about it is just never giving up. That's why I said a minute ago, if you're passionate about it and you believe in it, regardless if anybody else does or not, you just gotta stay dedicated and never give up. That's like I swear
Mhm.
that's like one of my mom. That's like one of the last lines that I said in my song, the video that I dropped. I'm like, tell myself every day to never quit. And it's like that's like literally like it's gonna be days that's rainy, it's gonna be days that's sunny, but it's like you just never quit, you never give up, you stay dedicated to your craft, and it's like
Mhm.
you gonna be able to see the fruits of your labor. You know what I'm saying? And in due time. And it's like a
Yeah.
lot of people they probably think that it's gonna be overnight. Nah, man, it could
Mhm.
take some time. So yeah, like yeah.
Funny that you even mentioned that because I'll tell you something that will really connect the dots for you
Hmm.
is somebody that you had a chance to meet said the same thing.
Yeah.
Nipsey was
Yeah.
like, "Hey, the only thing that's different between me and you is I kept going."
Hey, hey, preach. And Nipsey is honestly one of my favorite rappers, man. Like like I'm gonna flip
Hmm.
my hold on, how I do this right quick. I got a poster on my wall, man.
Yeah,
A nip, man, right here.
yeah,
And it's like, bro, that's why I'm like, I literally like, he one of my idols,
yeah.
man. And it's like that whole, and his moniker, his slogan, the marathon
Hmm.
continues. There's not no race. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not no 100-yard dash. It's a marathon. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So it's like you just got to keep going. That's exactly, man. Literally, like you definitely did just connect the dots with that, man. Most definitely.
Yeah. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that I can kind of relate with you because, like I said, I remember when I first got out here, I suffered, breakup, this, that, the other, and just trying to
Yeah,
realign myself and find myself with
yeah,
different things. I had to take a break. So it was like, I know I had family members like, hey, when you doing
yep,
this? It's like, man, mentally, I'm not
yep.
there yet. It's hard
Mm-hmm.
to create something when you got a lot of clutter around mentally, and
Yeah,
that trying to fix. So
you
I
ain't
I
lying.
can totally get it. So when it comes to that, and that's why I say getting up every day, and okay, like maybe you're not into writing right now, but maybe you do something like, hey, I'm gonna put the notebook, right next to the bed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Prep it like it's the small wins.
yeah, yeah. And I ain't gonna lie, man. With these, like nowadays, everything's so technology based, bruh. A lot of
Hmm.
times, bruh, like you said, if I don't feel like writing, but like I be like skimming through beats or whatever, I will
Hmm.
literally say I like hear a beat that I like, I will literally pull out my meta glasses and just record a video of me,
Hmm.
flow into the beat right quick. And just like I
Hmm.
said, if I may not want to write to it at that moment, I know what I like how what type of cadence I want to carry on the beat or whatever, and I'll have
Hmm.
that video for reference. And I'll take that and go back and 2 weeks, a month, and actually write the lyrics out to that. You know what I'm saying? I've done that plenty of times.
Yeah. So you made your own reference tracks.
Hmm.
That's crazy. That's
I mean, you
dope
got
though.
to, bro. Yeah, you got
Uh-huh.
to, because like I said, like you just said, it's being a creative don't mean you're gonna be creative every single day, 24/7, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be days where, like you said, you going through personal life stuff and all this and that. So it's like you gonna have, which I guess for me, it's called writer's block. I don't really know what it would be called for like
Mhm.
you, since you design clothes and stuff like that. I guess that probably would be writer's block, because I'm pretty sure you write a lot of write a lot of stuff down too. So it's like it's basically like, yeah, it's like writer's block. You know what I'm saying? You can't you know you're a good writer, you know you're a good artist, but at the moment your mind, like you said, is cluttered and clouded, and it's like, yeah, man. That's why I
I've
say it's a
had
marathon.
Yeah, I've had it to where I write books also. I've done a bunch of different stuff, and
Yeah,
I've written 3 books. So
yeah, I see it. Yeah,
the craziest thing about it is like the second book, it took 2 days for me to write 85% of the book. And then it took me the rest of the year to finish up the rest of the 15%. Cause like I
yeah,
couldn't come up with anything that would connect the dots. And
yeah.
ironically, that book is getting sold at uh Harvard University bookstore.
Okay,
So it's
then,
like you
yeah.
just don't know. But that's why I say it speaks to like even writing, like what you're doing is you never know what's going to connect with people,
Exactly,
you know.
exactly.
So you're
And
thinking
that's
in your
why,
mind.
and that's why I don't be afraid to say the things that I say in my music. And like
Mhm.
there be like a lot of artists that will make art and they will never release it to the world because they're scared of what the world may how the world will accept it. And it's
Yeah.
like I had to. I'm actually one of those people too. It's like I have songs that I'm like, I don't know, but it's like then you end up releasing that, like you just said, you end up doing it, or it take this long of time to do it, and then you end up finally releasing it, and it being like one of the best, it being one of the most accepted things by your audience. You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Yeah.
that's be the craziest thing about it, because it'd be like some stuff that you so confident in that you can do within a short period of time. You confident that this is gonna be accepted, and it not. But that thing that take you a
Mhm.
long time make bees it, like it's literally, so that's why it's like literally just never give up. You gotta believe in your craft, man, because there's
Mhm.
gonna be days where, like, I mean, Louis Vuitton, I'm pretty sure felt the same way, and all these different creators and all these different every artist, I'm pretty sure felt like giving up at some point, but they just didn't.
Yeah. 100%. And unfortunately, a lot of these guys are like, when it gets to a point where uh basically what will happen is they'll put out all this great work, men, women, whoever it is, and nobody respects it until they're gone.
Yeah,
And then when
facts.
they're gone, now everybody's like, man, I
Yeah,
wish I would have had this paint, I wish I
yeah,
would have
yeah,
had this album. And it's like
yeah, yeah,
sometimes you gotta be in tune with the moment. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
yeah.
And that's literally what literally like another line I said in the keep referencing the video and the song. Like that's why I said in that song,
Mhm.
I'm trying to live in the moment. Because
Yeah.
like literally like you gotta live in the moment. Like because a lot of people get caught up on what they can't do or what they haven't done. Man, be
Mhm.
be be glad of what you have accomplished in life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Live in the moment of now and not in the past or in the future of what you want to do or what you could have been or what you could have did in the past. Like, nah, living yo self today. You know what I'm saying? Live in the
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, that's important. Like I said, I don't know if you even really know, but Pride and Egos, it's an acronym. I call it
Yeah,
one
you
of the
told me.
dope. Yeah, so Pride and Ego stands for people representing individuality, diversity, equality, and everyone's got our own stories. And it's really about leaving a legacy. So, what is the legacy that, with your music and your contributions to the world, you hope to leave?
Really, just be yourself. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let people know that regardless of whatever or like background you come from or wherever you know like trials and tribulations that you've been through, regardless if that's you've been to jail, prison, like you were addicted to drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like you can change. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to like step out of the box and do things that ain't in the norm. You know what I'm saying? Like, be yourself. Like, a lot of people want to be caught up on trying to appease the next person, and they try to be something that they're not. It's like, nah, just be yourself, because at the end of the day, like when everything is all said and done, like, that's all you gonna have is just who you really were. And if
Yeah.
somebody, like when you go and all you did was portray somebody else your whole life, people are never gonna know who you really were. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, yeah, I mean, that's just
Everyone's
basically one
always,
of the,
yeah, everyone's taken. Everyone else is taken. You can only, you
yeah,
know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
like why? And it's crazy. It's such an important point, even though you would think it's common sense, but a lot of people, they want to be this person. They want to be that. They don't know what it costs to be that person.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know,
Most definitely.
you don't know if it may not even be a monetary cost. It
Yep.
might be you had to do all this strange stuff, and now you don't like yourself.
Yeah.
Now you got to get medicated,
And that's
and
honestly like I mean, we hear that so many times about like, like you're like some comedian like Robin Williams, for instance. You would think that
mhm,
he's the happiest guy in the world. He's a comedian. This man
mhm,
committed suicide though, because it's like he's fighting these demons and
mhm,
internally. You know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like that's one thing I run and say too, is like that should be never an option. It's like always definitely reach out to somebody like when you need, and that's why I
mhm,
honestly like making music, because it's like
mhm,
even when it's times where I feel like I can't reach out and talk to somebody, okay, look, I'll just put on the beat and
yeah.
express myself through my through this beat.
The Pride and Egos line of athletic wear is a brand that tells a story about people representing individuality, diversity, equality. Everybody's got our own story. What's your story?
Pride and egos is the realest. Pride and egos is the realest. Pride and egos, it isn't just a brand, it's a walking and breathing mantra, a living triple entendre. We don't follow the trends, we invent and redefine genres. Pride and egos is the realest. Global, not local. Global, not local. Pride and egos is egos. Realest. Pride and egos.